payments. You can't have none of that on your personal credit profile. They will pull it. So we're going to use artificial intelligence for free to clean that up. Right? If you like free, put an F in the chat. If free is one of your best things, put an F in the chat. Put an F in the chat. My team is putting the LINK there for you to go and do this. My team is putting that in there. Please understand that. The banks will give you money. The banks must give you money to stay in business. You just have to look the part. Please understand that. The banks have given me millions of dollars, right? Because I look the part, not because I look like Denzel Washington, not because I have a doctorate, right? None of those things matter to the bank. The bank only cares. The bank only cares that I'm able to pay them back. I have the capacity to pay them back through my credit profile, through my business profile. That's what they care about. Once I show them that, they will throw money at you. Like I'm a stripper. They're going to throw money at me. You understand? So please understand that you can, without a doubt, get this funding if you look the part. I'm teaching you how to look the part, right? How to look the part. Want to, will give you money. They need to give you money to keep the lights on. You just need to know what to look like. All right, any questions before I move on to business? Any questions? Put some questions in the chat. Any questions? Let me see if I missed some questions. You'll have to forgive me. I got about 8,000 likes. Let's get me to 10,000, team. Let's get me to 10,000. Share the room out, please. I thank y'all for the heart meets, man. Brian gave me a heart meet. Boss King gave me a heart meet. A beautiful cat gave me a heart meet. Right? Thank you all very much for the heart meets. I truly appreciate it. Truly appreciate it. Mr. Brian, do you have any questions about any of this? Any about personal credit, business credit, about the banks that are going up? I'm going to talk about the banks. Which are the easiest banks to get money from? We're going to talk about that in a minute. All right? And, talk to me, Mr. Brian.
I'm not sure if you can hear me.
I can hear you now.
Dr. Maroney, if I can't attain 720, can I work with a team and we go as an LLC as a team and work together like that? Would that be what is your advice about that, or what do you think about that?
Okay, so let me answer that. That is a great question. So this is how I learned this. So about 5 years ago, I went to a conference in Vegas. This guy who was speaking was a multi-millionaire, like $100 million, but he started with nothing, right? And when he had a lawsuit come in, that gave him about $1 million. So instead of spending $1 million on Ferraris and good times and flying around, what he did was took some of that money and he built up all of his family members' personal credit. That was the most fantastic story I ever heard. He took in and built up their credit, but they had to sign a waiver saying that they would work for whatever company. So they were happy to do this. He was fixing up their credit. He was going to use their credit to buy a restaurant, a body shop, nail shops, and for using their credit, they got a management job at the shop. So he got beautiful. He got access to capital. He didn't have to use his own, and he got immediate workers. So to answer your question, yes, y'all can work as a group, but whoever credit that you use, they need to have at least a 720 Equifax. Say, for example, it's 5 of y'all in a corporation. All of y'all are members of the corporation. What I would highly suggest is whoever has the best credit, that person would go in as a 90% owner of the business. All the rest of y'all have about 2.5% just on paper. And so they will only pull that person's credit. And now that your company has accessed $50,000 to $100,000, right, y'all can get everybody's credit fixed, right? Y'all can run money throughout your company, right? Y'all can open up businesses. Y'all can do stuff like that, like this guy did. So that is a great way to be able to access capital. If one of you all, of the 5 members inside the corporation, has good credit or on the verge of having good credit, y'all pull your money together and y'all make sure that that person has the best credit profile. And then when the company start making money, it treats everybody and gets everybody's credit done. But that's going to give y'all access to capital. That is an excellent question, and it gave me an opportunity to teach. Thank you, Mr. Shelby. Great. Any other questions? Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, that's a great question. Any other questions?
And I have another question.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
And then back to the back to the fact that I don't have a 720, but I would really be interested in going forward. But I have that hurdle in front of me, and I'm trying to figure out a way to overcome the hurdle. Is there another template in AI that I can probably tap into that could help me get over these hurdles?
There is. So I'll have my team put in LINK something called fair credit, fair figure. Under fair figure, it'll show you what you need to do. It sets up a template. It's an AI template for us called fair figure. So one of my team members is going to put the LINK in there for both personal credit and business credit. Now, I do not suggest you to start filling out, well, use the template to know what to do when it's time. But it is used for your corporation pretty much. And when you do it, I want somebody in that corporation to already have a 720 or better, right? Because, and then also I need that corporation to bring in revenue. So let me tell you what I mean, right? So it's not enough for me just to give you the template. You need to understand that before you apply for funding with that template, your corporation should be at least 2 years old. That corporation should have a business bank account and a business saving account, right? And y'all as a group should have money running through there. I don't care if the corporation used to pay everybody's rent. I don't care whatever it did. It needs to show revenue that comes through that, because AI could see all of that. AI can see the revenue that this company, how long it's been with business bank,